It's your boy DJ Wolf, back on the mic. I gotta get on the mic right now because as we speak, there's a live satellite broadcast. Somebody talking about, I'll just put it like this, Armstrong Williams. These fools on there calling in, and he's chiming in, talking about, the game was fixed. It's all about money. I mean, come on. What NBA championship did you not know was not about money? They're all about money. I mean, duh. How you think that they generate the revenue for ratings and all of that? Because it's always been about money. Now all of a sudden they try to say, Cavaliers had it juzzed up just so they can win. Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, come on. You want to honestly tell me that Kyrie Irving didn't know how to shoot threes? You telling me that him shooting them threes were fake? Really? If that's the case, you could say the same thing about Golden State. Bullshit. Now, honestly, Cleveland gets to win the greatest NBA Finals in its history of the Cavaliers. Get to win the longest, get rid of the longest drought in 52 years since I was 2 months old, and get to come up from a 3-1 deficit to win the championship. Now all of a sudden it's Tatum. The fuck out of here, you know. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Last night, and I said it again, LeBron was on an emotional high. So was the coach, so was the other players, and so was myself. I mean, it was so emotional. I told somebody, I said, I'm all in and all emotional. You know, I really was, man. I was all in my emotions, man, because this win meant a lot to me from a very personal level. Because growing up in Ohio, growing up in Cleveland, Ohio, it meant everything to me. But dude, we ain't doing this. Man, every night these people like to ride on getting a bumper, man. But it meant this win meant everything to me. I'm being dead serious. And like I said, on a personal level, because again, for me, a lesson was no matter what people say, if people say you're down and out, you're out for the count and all of that, you bring yourself up, you boost yourself up pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and you keep right on going. You keep right on going. That's what you do. That's what you do. You keep right on going. You don't let nobody stop you from where you got to go in your destiny and all that. You keep pushing. That's what you do. That's what winners do. You know. Right now, I got my Cavaliers jersey, a jersey that I bought back in, I think, 2007, 2008 was used jersey. But anyway, and I got it sitting in my seat, my car seat. And I'm going to ride in there like that for the rest of the week. I'm proud of the Cavaliers winning, you know. But I can't stand the fact that people are already hating. J.R. Smith gave one of the most passionate statements I've ever heard about his winning and what his win meant to him on Father's Day. You know, it was so passionate. I mean, I bawled. I literally bawled like a baby when I heard that, man. And I saw him, man. I mean, that shit was real to me, man. It was as real gets. And his emotions was real. You can't fake that. You can't fake what you had to come from to get to where you needed to be. You know, me being from Cleveland, trust me, I'm telling you from what I know from my personal experience. You can't fake from where you came from to where you're at now and not feel the way you do when you saw that game. When you saw LeBron crying, man, from where he came from and he brought it back home. You know, I don't give a fuck what nobody said. You may hate him or love him or whatever, but you got to respect what he tried to do, man. You know, and J.R. Smith is one of those people I know had to respect LeBron for that. But he also realized that this was more than just a game to him. It's about what his family taught him about hard work and perseverance, regardless of people counting him out. Now, he actually made a personal statement about that. And personally, I fully identify with that. But then today, you got all these haters talking about, well, we don't know about that game and blah, blah, blah. And it was all about money and should have never went 7 games. Well, if the Cavaliers can take the 7 games, goddammit, let them take it to 7 games. If that's what it takes to spank that ass, then let them go ahead and take it and spank that ass. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm sick of this shit. And every time some people from Cleveland try to do something right, man, and that goes for myself every time. Somebody always got to talk some bullshit to try to bring you down a couple of pegs just because they don't want you to do what you did because they think that's something that everybody else has entitlement to do instead of you. That's the biggest bunch of horse shit, That's something I dealt with all my fucking life. I know the emotions that LeBron went through and what J.R. Smith was going through, man. Now, I don't know exactly where J.R. Smith was born and raised and whatever, but apparently he had the right stuff to win the game. And his emotions was about people counting him out all his life. I've been down there. I've been there with my own family. I've been there with some of my friends. I've been there with people I dealt with at work and at church with some of the same bullshit. And believe me, I know of what he speaks. And when he spoke about that as passionately as he did, I felt that emotion because I've been through that shit. And it had me crying like a baby. It really did. I was so choked up, I almost didn't even go to work today because of that. The emotion ran high with me on that. It really did. And I'm going to give a major pound to J.R. Smith for what he said. That was one of the most passionate, powerful statements from a postseason championship victory that I've ever heard in my life. Appreciate that, bro. For real, from the heart. That was real, man. Wow. I'm going to watch it again just so I can cry a little bit and get some motivation behind that, man, because that was powerful. That was like, wow. I mean, if that statement that J.R. Smith don't inspire you, then you ain't got no common sense. Bottom line. Bottom line. And you got haters out here already talking shit about, well, that wasn't genuine. I mean, really? Now you want to spoil everything? You did want Cavaliers to win. You wanted Golden State to win because you want the Golden Boy, Stephen Curry, Steph Curry and company to win again. Don't get me wrong. They had a good team. But the team, the Cavaliers exposed them for what they were. They had holes. They had holes in the team. You shut down the perimeter. Curry can't go inside because this game is 3-pointers. They shut him down. They shut down Klay Thompson. Draymond Green was the only one they couldn't shut down. So you had to double up on your forwarding and your shooting, which was LeBron and Kyrie Irving, and then you put Love in on the defense. And J.R. Smith, and the rest of them. That's what you do. You double up on the gameplay and you shut down theirs. That's all you had to do. Don't try to outplay them. Just shut them down just attack the strong points and shut them down and expose the weaknesses, which is what the Cavaliers did meticulously. They did. There's no doubt. They did just that in 3 games when they were after they were down 3-1. It gets no better than that. It gets no better than that. And that's what they did. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All y'all haters, they go fuck off. Because the Cavaliers won that series the way they're supposed to win, with hard work. Oh, no, but you want to give that credit to Golden State because you felt Golden State was the better team. Bullshit. Everybody know the Cavaliers' 2 other players was out last year. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. That's what hurt them last year. Everybody knows that. Okay, this year they had the full squad back up and running. Okay, everybody know the Cavaliers had a chance last year, but they couldn't do it because they had 2 of the other top players out for the remainder of the series. Now everybody talking about, well, Draymond Green, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Nobody stopped him last night. Draymond Green was getting it. He was hit. He had a great night as far as his playing skills. Team-wise, they couldn't do it. But hell, they still gave Cavs fits last night. So don't sit there and tell me, oh, yeah, blah, 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 officiating, blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. Let's be real. Let's be totally real and totally honest, people. Golden State was still playing at the top of the game last night. The Cavaliers just manhandled them a little bit. That's all. They owned them. They figured them out. They went attacked the strong points and broke them down to their weakest link, the weakest levels. That's what they did. That's how you play fucking ball. Okay? That's what they did. They did what they figured out, what they needed to do, and they attacked on it. They worked it. Bottom line, don't hate, appreciate. It's DJ Wolf. That's all I got to say about it. Cavs, you're back home. Party like it's 2099, baby. The haters are going to hate, but oh well, you just need to appreciate. That's all there is to it. I guess the parade, I don't know exactly where it's going to be at. They haven't officially announced that yet, but it's going to be on Wednesday. I wish I was home to be there. I will be there hopefully in about another month or two, so I can go visit and talk about Cavs win. You know, now what happens after the season with the team itself, don't know. All I know is that this year is going to be considered one of the greatest seasons, one of the greatest NBA Final Series in the history of the NBA, especially with the win as big as this was, because this was on epic proportions. Let's be real. It was epic. Epic, 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 epic. Freaking ass epic, guys. All right. This is DJ Wolf. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. Just thought I'd give you a little something to chew on here. I'll go back to listen to these stupid people try to hate again. I may have to call in and show the dog them out about that. Yeah. You know what? I need to call my mother because she was trying to want to talk to me. I know she wanted to talk to me about the game. So, all right, guys. Well, this is DJ Wolf again. Questions or comments about this or any other thing I've talked about, please feel free to contact me at foralltohere@gmail.com, foralltohere@outlook.com, foralltohere on Twitter, and foralltohere on YouTube in the description box, in the comments box, rather. Not the description, but the comments box. All right. And, of course, you know my website is djwolf.weebly.com. That's djwolf.weebly.com. All right, guys. It's DJ Wolf. Again, got more to say about this in the back burner. This has been the Evening Rant. Talk to you later.